Hey foodies, Chef Pete here, and you know what? Continuing our instructional videos, I have got a lot of questions. As you know, Chef Pete, you always hold this pan up and it's got these chicken breasts all ready to go and they're breaded and you throw it in the air fryer. Well, you know what? Today I'm going to take you through the steps of exactly how you prepare a chicken cutlet, which is real easy. Actually, it's not that complicated. So here we go. Here we have 2 halves of a chicken breast right there. If we put them together, you're going to get 2 halves, right? 2 halves. All right, so we're going to take one, and I like to get more out of the chicken breast than most people. So what we're going to do is flip him over like this, and I'm going to take my knife. There he is right there. My hand is slapping the meat, and I'm going to take my knife and just come right in there. Use your knife as the guide, and then I'm going to pull it through, right? And then I'm starting, what am I doing? What is this called? I am butterflying this chicken breast. Look at this. I'm butterflying it. So now we've got 2 smaller pieces, right? There's 2 smaller pieces. So let's do that again. If you didn't catch it the first time. Now, if you don't want any of this on here, just little fat pieces, just cut it right off. It's real easy. Just cut it right off. Or you flip him around, flip him over, get your knife in here on the fat end, right here. Get your hand on top. Then start to use a sawing action, back and forth. And then all you have to do is come right in here. Look at this. My God, it just goes like that. Look at that. And then we've got him into 2 pieces. And this is what we call butterflying. You can butterfly a steak. If it's a little thicker on one side than the other, it's okay. All right? So there we have it. So then what do we do? To get the cutlet thin and even so everything cooks out the same, right? What do we do? Well, what we do really is very simple. I'm going to rinse my hands first, and then before I touch anything else, and then what I'm going to do is cover this. We're just going to leave it right on the board, and I'm going to cover this all with some plastic wrap, just like this. Just like this, I'm going to cover it, and then I'm going to just trim it off, so that way I have my board ready to go, and I can take and I can pound out these breasts. There they are. There's all 4 of those little half. So now you got 4 pieces from 2, right? Okay, so now what we're going to do is pound these out. You can either use the flat end like this. Have one of these little pounders, meat tenderizer, meat pounder. Pound it out like this. Just like this, we're going to go. Just like this here, we're going to go. Just like that, see? And then we pound them right out. Okay, so now, and if it tears there, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You're going to put breading. Breading is going to go on here. We're going to put today I'm going to put panko breading. And if you think you want to, just hit it with the other side just a little bit if you want to make sure you're nice and tender. But we've got them all about the same thickness now, okay? Because we want all of our meats, in this case the chicken cutlets, to cook at the same time, right? We're going to cook things at the same time. And whether you make chicken cutlets with a red sauce, or you do it with chicken gravy, or you do it with mushroom gravy, or you make a lemon sauce, or you just fry it up and put salt and pepper on it, you do it any way you like, okay? We love you. All right, so there we go. So now what we're going to do is take this chicken breast, and we are going to go to the next stage of our process. So all I'm going to do is Anthony's going to show you the chicken breast here, and I'm going to take this board right here, and I'm going to move over here. I have some egg, and I have some panko crumbs that I've added a little salt to, and it has just a little bit of parsley, and I've also given it, you can get in and touch things as long as your hands are clean. Touch everything. Don't worry about it. I'm just mixing it up a little more. And I put some paprika for a little color. It helps to brown things, okay? All right. So now what we do is we just pull back our plastic. We pull back our plastic, which we've got there. Okay. And what we're going to do is take, and I'm going to move this board over here so we're over closer. And here we have our air fry pan. Because today I'm going to make 2 of these air fried and 2 I'm going to set aside to make another dish with, okay? All right, so what I want to do, because I'm going to put these on here, is just give it a quick spray. And I use olive oil. You can use, use Pam canola oil, whatever you like, all right? Okay, so there we go. So this is ready to go, right? And I'm going to set him right here. Okay, so just what we're going to do is we are going to pick this up. 2 of these. Here's one. And we're just going to dip him in. I don't over dip. I don't go to flour first. I try to keep the calories to the minimum. And then into here we go. Anthony will show you. There he is. And we're going to flip him over. And because he needs a little more on there, we're just going to get him on there. Can I have some more? The chicken breast says. Can I have some more? Yes, we can. Okay, so there we go. All right, so there he is. We just shake him off, and onto the pan he goes, okay? And then I think I'll use this one. He's a little torn, but that's okay. He'll be fine. And then what we do is we're going to come over here, and we're going to go right into our breadcrumbs, get them flattened out, and there we go, right on top of these beautiful crumbs. I press them down. Look at this. Get into your food. Do your thing. Touch your meat. All this stuff. Just do it. It's good this way. Look at this. Okay. And then there we go. We're going to pat him down. There we go. And onto our sheet pan we go. So there we have it. This is ready to go. Except for I'm going to do a quick spray before I turn it on in the air fryer of olive oil so that it helps to brown it and you get olive oil and you're not deep fat frying. You're not frying on top of the stove in inches of oil and getting too much saturated fat. So there we have it. So this is Peter Carpizzo's. Subscribe if you haven't, and if you haven't, subscribe, because we have thousands of people now. We're over the 1,000 limit, and I'm pushing on. So here we go. Anthony and I wish you all the best. We love you all. Thank you for subscribing. And this is, as always, Pete with Dirty Hands out.